Welcome everyone and thank you for watching. So last Friday I transferred my eSIM from my Pixel 9 back to my iPhone 16 Pro. There's no major reason for it. I really like my Pixel 9 Pro. There's nothing wrong with it. I just kind of had that urge. If you have multiple phones, you have that urge to switch back and forth every now and then. So essentially this video is a vlog of this past week. And because it is a vlog, I won't be going into any hard specs regarding the 16 Pro. I'll just be adding some commentary here and there, and occasionally some commentary on the things I've been liking or disliking while using this 16 Pro. And just a note, anytime you see something with a white border, that means I used this app called Old Roll to shoot or take pictures. It's just a pretty cool app that simulates a lot of analog film. So this is my mom's cherry tree, and it's about, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks from blooming from green buds into full, bright, juicy red cherries. I can't wait because I know this summer is going to be hot. Some different views of the different trees in my parents' backyard. So I'll stand by this. iPhone has the best recording capabilities of any phone sold here in the United States. I can't speak to phones sold outside of the United States because I don't have access to purchasing them and using them. But here, nothing really compares. The action mode, just without the action mode, the stability, the colors, and it could really turn a simple vlog like this into something worth watching. Another close-up of the cherries. This video was shot using action mode, and the only disappointing downside to this is the zooming capabilities. It's a little bit lackluster on action mode. You could see here, the more you zoom in, the less detailed it gets. And here it is without action mode. Not that much of a difference in terms of stability, but once you zoom in, you have that crisper look. Another shot of the cherries without the action mode. At first, the action button and the camera capture kind of seemed like a gimmick to me, but after using it for a while, both are very, very necessary to my daily life. The camera capture is perfect for just opening up the camera right away, and the action button is dedicated to opening up the flashlight. And it's something I really missed when switching to the Pixel 9 Pro. So these little blue jays come in around this time because they know, of course, that the cherries are coming in soon. But it looks like today they're settling for some regular seeds. Every time I take my dogs to the park, I try to capture a different angle of the different trees at the park. If you haven't already noticed, I really enjoy taking pictures of trees and nature. I think the different angles that the sun hits everything allows you to play so much with your photography. So if you see to the right, an organization a few months ago came by the park, I'm sure in cooperation with the city that I live in, to plant a lot more trees in these more bare areas at the park. Of course, it'll probably be a few years before these trees become actual trees. Right now, they're just little babies, but I can't wait to see what these really grow into. I do think the battery of the 16 Pro can be better. There's a lot of room for improvement. However, I do still end the day around 8 p.m. with about 20% battery left over. And my days, Monday through Friday, start at 4:30 a.m. and I wind down for bed at 8 p.m. So not terrible, but I am not a heavy user, so I should be ending the days maybe between 30 and 35% based on how I use the 16 Pro every day. And here's a little tour of my grandpa's garden that he spent quite a few decades creating. Everything about it is super pretty. He has a lot of rose bushes everywhere, a lot of fruit trees everywhere, a lot of potted plants everywhere. It really is a garden that I aspire to have one day if housing prices ever come down and I could afford my own house. One small thing I don't like about the hardware is the size of the phone. The 15 Pro was 6.1 inches and the 16 Pro is 6.3. I'm not entirely sure the reasoning behind this growth, but it's a bit unfortunate because we're slowly starting to lose any access to a small phone. This is my grandma and grandpa's dog called Max. He's a little 8-pound thing that runs really fast, and I tried my hardest getting a better shot of him. But oh well, here are some more flowers. So nature, birds, and aircraft are things I all like taking pictures of and recording video of. They're just all very fascinating to me. Some birds I quietly recorded in my bedroom today. These are two birds that are always together, feeding at this one little area right outside my window. I believe they're finches, but don't hold me to that. This is Draco getting ready for his nap. Some salmon I cooked the other day. It's a spicy salmon and it looks burnt, but it wasn't. It was very nice and juicy and definitely went well with the rice. So something a little bit unfortunate about the recording on the iPhone is its inability to capture the moon. My S25 and my Pixel 9 Pro could capture some detail of the moon quite well. It's just a very small issue I noticed yesterday trying to capture the moon. So I'll end it here with a collection of my favorite photos this past week.